The Fallen, was it? If you're planning to use all that wisdom and power for your own selfish ends, instead of for the people of our land, then I will stop you. Master Gedemholt! Never mind. Pardon me. It's nothing. It's just... for a moment, you looked like Gedemholt to me. Please, forget I said anything.
Hey, not one goddamn word. You hear?
I'm sorry, were you about to say something? Absolutely. If only I could. If only I could see Master Gedemholt one more time. I wish I could tell him what I couldn't bring myself to before, because I was impersonating my sister Malfonsina. If I could meet him again, I think I could talk to him as myself, as Milrandia. No, on second thought, I probably couldn't talk to him again. I'd tense up and go completely quiet if I did see him. Sometimes you know just what to say to someone precisely because you know you'll never see them again. We long for our dreams because they are just that, dreams. I'll let that keep me going as I live in the here and now. I still remember the last words he left me with. I still miss him a bit, but I'll be okay. Oh, pardon me. I'm not sure why I rambled on to you about all that. I guess I was just feeling kind of reflective. Sorry to keep you. I'll be going now.
You were gonna blow the whole thing. You think you can butt in?
Hey, guys! Sierra, hello. So, anyway... Whoa! Hold on! This is big! It's so big, I tell you! Think about it. Don't you notice a little something different? Do you mean like taller? Hey, I don't like where you're looking one bit. I'm sorry, Sierra. I'm lost. It's the fact that I'm standing here! Huh? I'm sorry, Sierra. Still lost. I'm not as bright as you give me credit for. Exactly! Oh yeah. I don't think I've ever seen you away from the bridge before. Yeah, see? There you go. Xiao's here too, so I got permission to go out. Xiao and I run calculations in parallel, so as long as it's not for too long, I'm finally cleared to go out on non-work-related business. Have you never left the bridge before? The only places I go are the bridge and the maintenance room. Everything else, I can handle over comms. Is this the scenery you get to look at every day? It's mind-blowing seeing it in person instead of on screen. I gotta make the most of my time and take in all of the sights. See you around, guys! Sierra seemed rather giddy. Is she going to be okay on her own?
Whoa. Ark's legendary guardians? Walking around peacefully? Something's brewing. I can feel it in my bones, Tia! Something big is happening!
Or maybe they're just good friends taking a stroll. Oh, hi, Matoy. Sorry to bother you like this.
Patty and Tia, working hard as usual, I see.
Of course we are! Raw gumption is the engine that drives Patia, Ark's #1 news source, or the fuel source, one of those.
Shouldn't information be our engine? Anyway, as Patty pointed out, it's not too often we see you two strolling around the ship. You're usually rushing from one place to another with a sense of urgency. Especially you.
I know, right, Tia? Something big is going down. I can just sense it!
Calm down, dummy.
Don't be silly. Nothing strange is going on. Nope, nothing.
Matoy, it's not like you to butt in like that.
Well, if there's no trouble down here, maybe something's stirring up on the bridge. Is that it? Well, in short, I guess it's my curious nature.
What Patty means is, she's a gossip queen. We won't expose any sensitive information. Everything is made public here anyway, when the timing is right.
So, if you're hiding something, it must be for a very good reason. But as informants, we're just itching to know, is there anything we can do to help?
By help, you mean...
You two are always overworking yourselves, so we were hoping we could lend a hand somehow.
As Arcs, we're all in this together, aren't we? We're probably not as dependable as you two, but hey, who's keeping track?
Thanks for your concern, you two. Just hearing you say that really lifts my spirits.
The pen is mightier than the rest. Come to us whenever you need a break.
In moderation, of course. Getting caught up in a conversation with her can be hazardous to your health.
Sticks and stones, sis. Sticks and stones.
Stop. Don't move. Stay right where you are. That's Dia and that Xeno guy. Oh, they're being awfully chatty. Well, I sure as hell do. What if that Xeno jerk's feeding her some weird nonsense? Looks like they're done talking. Hey, give me your body real quick.
Is something the matter?
do something, damn it.
Excuse me? Are you alright? You're a bit of a strange one. You remind me a bit of Master Gedemholt. He'd stare at me that same way from time to time. In fact, Zeno and I were just reminiscing about Master Gedemholt and my sister. Yes. Sometimes I ask him to fill in the blanks, as it were. Things I didn't know about the two of them. As for what kinds of stories he tells me... well, I hope you don't mind if I keep that to myself. They're the kind of things that would make Master Gedemholt's blood boil to hear. Or make him red in the face. Your aura somehow reminds me of his today. So, I'll have to keep it a secret from you as well. So, that's settled. Well then, till we meet again.
Zeno, that bastard! What the hell kinds of ideas is he giving Dia? Hey, we're gonna go smash that loser into the ground right now! Move aside! I'm taking over! Hey, you. Kick this fresh meat jackass out of here already. He's nothing but an eyesore.
Not too sharp, are you? This fresh meat is a photoner, and has been around since well before your own infancy.
And what, you think you're His Highness Luther just because you're old? You're dumber than your little twig-ass looks.
Your voice wastes air like your mass wastes space. Just the sight of you makes me question every advance Arx has made.
Ha! Yeah, there was this real fuck-up of an overseer who ran Arx right into the ground. Could be his fault. Am I wrong?
Oh, absolutely. I'll admit it. Your existence is my greatest failure as Overseer. It would torment me if I didn't make that quite clear.
Oh, mind your own damn business and get lost.
What a delight watching you struggle to be consistent for even 10 seconds. So you no longer need their help. You're an extraordinary fool. You're practically too hideous to exist. I suppose it's no wonder Elder was so smitten with you as a vessel.
You sure like running that fancy mouth. Need a reminder as to why everybody calls you the Fallen? Take a swing at me and find out!
Well, I agree that the time for talk is over. Clearly you're utterly beyond hope. Well, you may be a lost cause, but you're a rare find nonetheless. Let's not disrespect our host. You may stay for now, I suppose.
Uh-huh. Talk all you want, you little shit.
Now here's something you don't see every day. Is that really you, Sierra? Are overseers allowed to just step away from the bridge like this?
Nice, Risa! That's exactly how you're supposed to react. You've got a firm grasp
on the importance of my position.
Well, I have absolutely, positively, definitively not even a ghost of a clue why you're so impressed, but anyway.
A certain duo here didn't appreciate the magnitude of me being outside the bridge.
Well, you are the overseer and all. Maybe it just didn't faze them because it feels like you're everywhere. But more importantly, I asked you a question, and I don't believe I got an answer.
Ah, right. Xiao's up on the bridge right now, so I got permission to move about freely.
If Xiao is on the bridge, it means something huge is happening, right?
No, nothing at all like that.
Let's see. Slight rise in body temperature, plus nervous glances. You're obviously lying, Sierra. So. Who are the new baddies? Where are they? Where? Must be something pretty big and bad if Xiao's coming along and helping out with operations personally.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, Sierra, your poker face is terrible. So, is it the false spawn, or a new type of baddie like on Earth, or something else entirely? Ooh, or maybe it's related to that powerful aura inside of you that I'm smelling. Come to think of it, you just had an emergency medical checkup the other day, didn't you?
Please, throw me a lifeline.
If you insist, I'll shut my trap. I don't want to force you to give away any secrets, but if it's fun, don't keep it from me. That's just cruel. Especially when it comes to that power I can sense inside you. Now that seems like a barrel of fun. Something I've never felt before. You simply must let me in on all the fun.
Well, it's not as fun as you're making it out to be.
Well, sounds like you can't spill all the beans yet. That's fine. But if it starts getting juicy, I want in on it. So don't forget.
I've never quite felt like my life was in danger while on board the Ark ship before. Risa certainly gives off a more chaotic energy in person than just seeing her in the records.
Oh, hello! Good day, mate. Matoy and I were just shooting the breeze. Come here, let's chat about the good old days.
It's nice to have the three of us together again after so long.
Hard to believe it's just been 3 years since our certification mission. With all that's happened, right?
Is it? I remember you two saving me like it was yesterday. And then we got mixed up in things with Xion. And of course, I had my own problems. Those memories are here to stay.
Can't believe I got mixed up in all this when I only joined ARX with the intention of finding Yusi. It's been a ride, I'll tell you that. Just think. First Yusi was at Dark Falls, then you, Matoy. And even you were getting close, mate. Kind of odd how I'm the common thread here, ain't it? Think I jinxed you all?
Don't talk like that often. And look, Euclida returned to us in one piece, right?
She sure did. Thanks to a certain someone.
Yes, I have you to thank for my safe return too.
Of course, mate. This thing ain't over yet.
I know how you feel. We must save them at all costs.
Still, mate, you sure shot up the ARX ladder quick, considering we joined in the same batch. Just 2 clowns with our sights set high. Quite the crew we make, eh? The mighty Guardian and their friend, the dime a dozen operative.
Well, whatever titles they put on us, we're still the same people we've always been, and it doesn't change our memories together. Oh, speaking of memories, you remember that time we all showed off our singing voices, don't you?
Ha, right! When Cartwright hoodwinked us and we all crowded in together in a big group. You weren't even a proper ARX op yet back then, right, Matoy?
Not yet. It was right in the middle of all the examinations and tests I had to take. Now that was one of the funniest things I can remember in my time here. Seeing everyone all thronged together like that.
Right! And remember what a crooner Theodore turned out to be at singing? Ask him for a bar too next time, mate.
Hey there. Hard at work as always, I see.
Why don't you try working for once? You're supposed to be training recruits, big bad instructor man.
What can I do? Regius and Maria are so gung-ho, I don't have a chance to train anybody.
Uh-oh. Did Maria sneak back into the training bureau to get away from general affairs? I'll bet Sarah is furious.
Sierra? Aren't you supposed to be manning the bridge?
I'm fine. One thing led to another, and I scored clearance to wander the ship.
Now that I think about it, you always call into our command meetings instead of showing up, Sierra.
What bothers me more is how you suddenly started attending all our meetings.
Because you don't take notes. Consider me your bona fide secretary, mister.
Being here face to face makes you realize things.
Like what?
Zeno, Echo, why haven't you two gotten married yet? See? Everyone's been thinking it. Now that I see you together, it's so obvious.
Hold on now. Marriage is... Sierra, this isn't something to just rush into.
The way you two act together, you're practically there already.
But listen, timing, planning, and commitment are very important when making these kinds of big decisions.
What the hell? Want to get married?
What?
You don't want to, Echo?
No. That's not it. I mean, is that what you want? Getting married to me?
Jeez, where'd all your confidence go? Who would I marry other than you? Are you sure you want this? I might end up being a big jerk with your assignments.
You already are.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Okay then, let's go get the papers signed before you change your mind.
Sheesh, I don't change my mind that easy. Well, take it easy, you two. Oh, and thanks, Sierra.
Oh my gosh, did I just get them into a huge mess? Just seeing that spark between them, I had no choice but to speak up. Oh my gosh, I'm really getting embarrassed now. I just witnessed something completely mind-blowing.
This just in. I've got breaking news. Recent reports haven't been as accurate as we'd like, but we have a stellar announcement. It's about that couple everyone hoped would hurry up and make a move for so long. You guessed it! Zeno and Echo! They're finally getting married! What? How the heck did you know?
Echo already told us, so yeah. Usually marriage isn't that newsworthy, but those two are different, especially with Zeno on the Council of Six.
The hottest couple around is finally taking that next step! Telling the world about it makes my job worth it.
With Arc so focused on fighting, we tend to forget about family life, so this is pretty significant.
Moments like these make you stop and think, someday I'll find that special someone, and oh, I'm super jealous!
You want to get married someday?
Of course, I'm an old-fashioned girl. Walking down the aisle's my dream. Potential grooms, get grooming!
Who exactly are you talking to?
Tia acts like she doesn't care, but when she was a young girl, she dreamed of hearing those wedding bells ringing too.
That was between us, you jerk!
And that concludes another episode of Tia's Innermost Secrets. I'm your host, Patty, signing off.
I guess I better get going too, so... Listen up, dumbass! Tell another soul about that, and you will wish you never knew me!
I can't do this! Sorry, Echo, but you go tell her.
Why does your courage dissolve into thin air at a time like this?
Hey, you! What are we up to? Just, spreading the good news.
We just told Afan and Matoy.
We thought they'd be floored by it, but they didn't seem all that surprised.
They did wish us well, though.
Anyway, we thought it would be polite to tell everyone directly, but... I don't know if it would sit well with her.
She goes by Milrandia now, but I still think it's weighing on her.
Ooh, we can't just sit back and let someone else tell her, though. This is tough.
We just have to suck it up and tell her. It's not like we've done anything wrong, so it's time to be bold.
I know. Sheesh. Go on, Echo. Break it to her.
No way, we do this together.
If Dia sees me, it'll just remind her of Gedemholt. You honestly think we can tell her under those circumstances?
Well, it's no different if I go. Think of the awkwardness.
Sorry, you two. What actually hurts my feelings is watching you go back and forth like that.
Whoa!
Milrandia! How long were you standing there?
You were bickering so loudly, I think everyone here noticed. There's something you wanted to tell me? Does it have something to do with you getting married?
Oh my gosh, how did you know?
I think the real question is, what took you so long? It's about time. It really is. If Master Gedemholt were here, he'd probably say something along the lines of, grow a pair, you two.
Yeah, that's the first thing he'd say for sure.
Then I can totally see Zeno getting all riled up.
I know it's impossible for me to get you to stop thinking about Master Gedemholt. So instead, I'll ask you to never forget him. He'll always be with us if we keep him in our hearts. Zeno and Echo, congratulations on tying the knot.
Yeah, thanks, Dia.
Thank you, Milrandia.
You think I can't hear you? Time to grow a pair, you pansies.